How we doing today? Well, I just want to talk about Gabby Petito. And y'all know about this girl from TikTok, from Facebook. She pretty much had everybody in her life on her journey with her and her boyfriend Brian and so forth. And she was missing and they found her and she was dead and so forth and so on, right? And they still looking for him. But the point I'm trying to make, and this is not being racist or anything, but I just kind of want y'all to see what type of world that we're living in, and I want y'all to read between the lines. For one, when this girl or someone reported that they called the police and they stopped him. He had scratches and they had a dispute and he wouldn't let her in the van, whatever the case may be, right? But see, here's the thing. Now, if this girl was black, he was black, it would have been a whole nother scenario. Let's just say me. I'm walking down the street, okay? And I throw a bottle in the street. Somebody call the police gonna come. Over a bottle in the street. They gonna give me a ticket, gonna have me to sit on the curb, sit in the car, run my name, go through the whole shebang, right? So, picture a white guy doing it. They may not even come, or they will ask him, "Oh, why'd you throw the bottle?" And he just may say, "Well, it just slipped out my hand, and and it fell, whatever the case may be." It was like, okay, whatever, and just let him go, without looking into it. Just a little small point that I'm trying to make. But it's not about race here. It's about the world that we're living in, and how they do things upon people like you and me and those that's in the public eye. Now, she was known on TikTok. It's a lot of people that has went missing and died, and they didn't cover they didn't get no news coverage. But this particular case, and they going all out now. They got money, if they out for the guy and so forth, bounty on him, whatever the case may be, right? But it's so crazy. It is so crazy that they do all this. But yet, somebody that's not even known, don't even have a TikTok account, don't even have any of that, and put them in the same situation, they wouldn't get the coverage. It'd just be a missing case, or the person died, you wouldn't hear about it. Unless you know the person. Or that person's family, make a big deal of it where, it get the publicity that it needs to shed a light upon the death. Of course. But then this is one thing I don't understand. They can find people, right, in different countries and bomb them and kill them. But they can't find this particular guy. Why didn't they keep an eye on this guy? Knowing that he could have been a potential killer in this case. So it's a lot of gaps that needs to be filled. But you got to ask yourself why. And here is why. You have to be a celebrity, you have to be a known rapper, you have to have a lot of money to be able to be exposed about anything. The regular people like me and you, they don't care about. Why isn't it that regular people, and I'm not talking about race here, I'm talking about the things of me and you versus those with money versus those that, that can be seen because of their money. It's not fair. Because they can do what they want to do. Because they can buy their way out of it. But when it comes to regular people, it's just a regular circumstance. Now, I do believe he killed her. It's just obvious to me. And I pray that they find this guy. Because he needs to be held accountable for what he's done. Nobody deserves death upon somebody else's hands, whether you mad or whatever the case may be, or how it transpired out to be. But the point I'm making here is people like me and you, why do we get the short end of the stick? Because, see, in this world, money talks. This is why we are rich in Christ. And this is why our reward will be with Him when we go to heaven, that everything shall perish. But everything here that's in this world, those that participate in this world, they get the world rewards of it. Now, I believe a lot of people is at fault here in this case. That's the police department. Matter of fact, 2 police departments. The one that pulled them over on the side of the road, and the others in the hometown of Brian's mother house, where where they were dealing with the case, where they should have been keeping an eye on him. So how did they just let him skip off into nowhere? So we got to ask ourselves these questions. You have to dig deeper, go further than what's being told to you. Discernment, I always say use discernment, because when you have discernment, God will open your eyes to be able to see everything that the people in the world and the government were trying to pull a wool over your eye, trying to keep you blind from what's really going on. But if you got the discernment, the Lord breaks all those barriers so you can see through those things clearly and say, I see what's going on here. I just wanted to take y'all on this journey because I've been thinking a lot about this. And it's not fair. No. It's not fair that a rich person can run over a little boy and he go free. A regular person run over a little boy, he getting the book thrown at him. Well, that celebrity should get the book thrown at him too. And that's the point that I'm making. And I don't have nothing against Gabby, I pray to her that she was right with the Lord, that, that she's with the Father. And this is not a race thing. This is a worldly thing of who's running it, how people are, what type of world that we're living in. And it's a cold world. It's a hateful world. Just world. It's the world where the Lord basically warned us about. We just have to come to our knowledge of His wisdom and understand what times that we are in, how things are being handled. It's a segregated type of thing here. The rich and the poor, the vaccinated and the unvaccinated, the Democrats, the Republicans, religion against Christianity. You have to see what's going on here. So I just wanted to bring that to y'all attention in case y'all really wasn't thinking in this way, to kind of open your eyes and say, wow, that is questionable. So again, thank y'all for just listening to me. And again, I'll be coming with more things to open your eyes and definitely be exposed. God bless you.